Hello then and welcome to extended highlights of our Matchday 1 fixture against #United. It's a massive fixture to get this Next Level Football League Season 2 underway. So let's have a look then at the lineup for our team today. Starting off in between the sticks then is Tom the Grizzly. As always, he'll be looking for a big performance today with the Guru hanging about. Matt Creasy, a big game for him in defence, and then two flair players in front of him. James Heiser got himself in the team of the season last year. Jake Stevens controversially didn't get there. Charlie Navesy then in front of him will be looking for a very workmanlike performance in midfield. Myself up top, and Dan Wells also a very solid midfielder in the starting lineup. Chris Hobsler, Steve Locke on the bench being managed by Ansley. And there he is, James Heiser, like I said, found himself in the team of the season last year. He'll be looking to prove why he was there today. So the two biggest athletes then in Next Level Football squaring off against each other once again today, me versus my brother, but obviously that's not what it's about. Today is Matchday 1, Next Level Football League Season 2, #United versus Mongolian Horses FC then. As we look to get the game underway, you can see the #Guru, he is now playing for #United. He was a tricky customer last season, and obviously that's going to make # considerably stronger this season as well. But we do have a very impressive record against them. We have played them 3 times, beat them twice, drawn with them once and never lost. And we definitely don't want to start that losing streak today. And say both teams underperformed a bit last season, so this is a massive fixture already. Early doors in the season for both teams involved. As we see there, #United, the ball going long from AJW, but James Heiser tracking back well there. And we see a lovely little roulette from James Heiser, the crowd absolutely loving that, getting himself out of trouble at the back. As we look to try and play a little bit of passing football now, playing it around the back well. Dan Wells into Charlie Navesy, looks to turn out of it and play it into Matt Creasy then, sizing up his options. As you see James Heiser then plays him in. Touch gets away from him a bit, but it bubbles up and he's just thrown a leg at it, and that after 48 seconds in this game we find ourselves up 1-0. Let's have another look at that goal then. As we can see, the touch gets away from him a little bit. Sam Adams comes in with a tackle and it bobbles up just lovely for him, takes it early. AJW, no time to react to it whatsoever. 1-0, and that is a massive goal for our team of the season player from last season, James Heiser, showing that he's looking to be in that team of the season again with an early goal. As we look to come straight back at #United again, see if we can go 2 up, but the pass is a bit behind Jakey and he can't steer it into the corners. As he now, they'll be wanting to come back quickly, they won't like being behind. As James Stevens is in there and Grez saving very well with his legs there, Spencer blazing over on the follow-up. As we see the ball, there's a lot of pinball going on early in this game, both teams struggling to really put a foot on the ball. We see the ball coming off AJW there, and unfortunately it doesn't bounce to a Mongolian Horses FC player. The ball at the feet of AJW now, #United looking to play it out from the back again as they like to do. Plays it into Sam Adams down that right hand side for them, into Tekis Guru, gives it back to Sam Adams and Tekis Guru will get it back. But that's a poor touch from the Guru as James Heiser pounces on it and lashes it into the top right hand corner of the net. AJW absolutely no chance again. Let's have another look at that goal, shall we? You see that, very unlike him, a poor touch from Tekis Guru, and it bounced up again beautifully for James Heiser to just lash into that top corner. That's a beautiful finish from James Heiser, and just like that we find ourselves 2-0 up against #United after just 3 minutes, as the ball then is played into my feet as I look to turn and get the shot away, but there's me bringing back down the tone with a pretty poor attempt at goal. We see the ball at the feet of Jake Stevens now, plays in James Heiser, but he's caught on the ball. Look to play through James Stevens and Creasy intercepts, but the touch is heavy and Tekis Guru is in now. He turns inside and outside, gets the shot away on his weaker right foot and rattles the crossbar. That is an early warning of what he is capable of. As the ball comes back in from James Stevens, they get the volley on it, but Dan Wells blocks well and Tom the Grizzly is able to jump on it. The ball then on the near side with Sam Adams as he rolls it into Scott Pollock, who flashes it across the box. Unfortunately for us, nobody was there to capitalise on it. Scott Pollock as well, obviously the first time we have played against him in a #United shirt, so it will be tricky for us to try and contain him as well. We see the good pressure from Navs in the midfield, comes to James Heiser, lovely bit of skill, gets the shot away, but this time he blazes it over, probably a bit too excited after those early 2 goals. But here we see a bit of football being played by #United. Scott Pollock's in, a bit of a weak finish, and Grace gets down well to save it with his feet. But again, we see some nice football here from #United, but maybe just overcomplicating things, and Chris Hobsler is able to clear. As we see Jakey now striding forward with the ball, this is where he's dangerous. He turns back inside to look for the help. He sees James Heiser there, plays it back to Jakey Stevens. He's through on goal, gets the shot, tries to sneak it in the near post, but that is a good save by AJW. The ball at the feet of AJW then, he plays it into the middle and finds Spencer in acres of space, nobody near him whatsoever. Tekis Guru as well managing to find some room on the right hand side. MHFC sitting off quite a bit here. They find the player in space on the edge of the box, but fortunately for us, he blazes over. We see Sam Adams coming on now with the ball. Scott Pollock flashes it across the box again, and Grez is there to punch it away from any danger as Hashtag United look to reset and form another attack as they play the ball into Scott Pollock again. Lovely little turn, gets the shot away on the left foot, and again Grez is there to save the day. Hashtag United really coming back into it at the end of this first half then, and Mongolian Horses FC culpable a bit of maybe just sitting off a bit too much and giving Hashtag too much time on the ball. But it is 2-0 to MHFC as things stand going into the second half. Let's see if we can get ourselves back on the front foot. A scrappy start to the second half then as the ball ricochets all over the place, but Chris Hobster finding a lovely ball to James Heiser there, who had a bit more time than I think he thought he had, if you catch my drift, and in the end ends up dinking it over the crossbar. But Tekka's Guru on the ball now, this is where he's dangerous. Gets a shot and Grez saves well, but it deflects straight to Rob Easton on the edge of the box, who kind of fumbles it over the line. Yet to see the official replay on that from Next Level Football League. But when you look at the replay, it looks a bit suspicious. Obviously give them the benefit of the doubt. Chris Hobster sliding in there, which potentially was an illegal manoeuvre anyway. So you have to take that one really. The pressure from Hashtag has been coming, and now it's 2-1, and Hashtag will be thinking they can get straight back in this. As I say that, Tekka's Guru with an effort there that finds its way just over the bar. You have to say that maybe that goal was coming as things getting a bit tetchy from MHFC now, as we just hoof the ball forward, and that allows AJW to maraud forwards with it. Finds Tekka's Guru in plenty of space, but another uncharacteristically bad touch from him allows Grez to snap up the rebound. As we see the ball then with Matt Creasy, but he gives it away at the back this time. Plays it into, I think it's that Scott Pollock, looks to bend it in the near post, and a great save one-on-one there from Tom de Gresley in goal, keeping us ahead in this one. As we see the ball very much in the MHFC half, but this is where we're going to be dangerous on the counter-attack now in this game. As Jakey finds in, Charlie Naves then, Scott Pollock there with a great tackle, but it was a slide tackle, and that should surely be a foul. Referee, you have to give us that one. As we see the rain really coming down now. Hopefully this isn't foreboding for MHFC, especially as the ball now will be very wet. The surface very wet, making it very difficult to try and play good football on. But hopefully these conditions might suit us. Being a Sunday League side, we've definitely played in a lot worse. As we see the ball at the front now with Chris Hobster, me going in for a little tackle there with Rob Easton, and I have hit the deck. A lot of Hashtag United players at the time thought I was maybe wasting a bit of time, but I did definitely really hurt myself. Nothing in the tackle at all from Rob Easter or anything like that. It was just the way I landed and locked my knee in the floor. See big brother there coming along just to make sure I'm kind of alright, I think, which is quite nice. And there got his own knee trouble himself, so he was obviously very worried, because who wants to lose the captain? As we see this coming in the slow-mo replay, go down there, my left leg just locks into the floor, hyperextends a little bit, Zlatan-esque injury. But anyway, there's a game that needs to be played as I rather gracefully there just roll myself off the pitch. But anyway, enough about me, let's get back to the action. As we see Hashtag United playing with the ball at the back then, Tekka's Guru finding himself in a very deep position there, as he just looks to dink the ball forward. Dan Wellside gets a header on it. He finds Jakey in acres of space, who turns on it and smashes that into the top right hand corner. What a goal that is as well. I have to say, at the time I was still in a heap on the floor, so I didn't actually see this goal live. So I was saying that on the replay, that is a great finish there from Jakey. If you watch the replay, one touch there just to set himself on the swivel, hits it on the volley into the top right hand corner, and that is a massive goal for us and Jakey Stevens, putting us back 2-goal cushion there in a time when we were maybe on the back foot. So that is absolutely massive for us though. But there's still plenty of time, still about 10 minutes for Hashtag United to try and get back in this one, as we see a shot coming in and being deflected off for a corner. But fortunately for us, there was no further damage from that. As we look to come forwards now, play a bit of football, Navs there hits the deck and finds Jakey. Not a lot of room to really get a shot away, manages to get an effort on at least, but AJW manages to comfortably save. As we go forward there, a lot more room for us on the counters. Jakey looks to take on Paul Nash at the back. Navs then following up, couldn't quite get there, thought he was maybe held back a little bit, but nothing doing for the referee. As we see AJW now coming forward, he's like an outfield player a lot of the time. He takes on the effort, very ambitious there from AJW. The only keeper in this league who willingly comes out and tries it from that kind of distance. As we see the ball there, little Tekka's Guru, James Stevens, 1-2. As James Stevens lashes it into the net. Great finish from James Stevens, but unfortunately, mate, the whistle went quite a long time ago as the ball went out for a goal kick. So we got away with another one there. As us now just trying to bide down the time. We've got some territory in the hashtag United half as Jakey Stevens look for options. Hobster goes absolutely flying past before deciding he's going to come back and help. Plays the ball out to Dan Wells on this near side then, who plays it back into Chris Hobster, looking for options where he just try and hold it in that corner there. And the referee has decided that enough is enough there in this wet weather conditions. 3-1 it finishes at full time. So then, as we have a look at the player statistics after that massive win, James Heiser showing while he was in the team of the season last season with 2 absolutely fantastic goals today. 1 for Jakey as well, and Dan Wells the only assist of the day. The other 2 coming really from hashtag United mistakes. So there we go, the man of the match award unsurprisingly going for James Heiser after those 2 early goals, but it was a great performance by the entire team and a fantastic start to the new season for us. If you have enjoyed this video, then of course don't forget to subscribe and drop us a like as well. You can follow us on all our social media channels that you can see listed on the screen as well to keep up to date with what's going on with us and any extra content. If you want to check out full highlights of all the games, then of course don't forget to check out the Next Level Football League channel if you haven't already. So there we go, a massive start to the season. It's on to the next one.